Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do a really quick video of like a price summary of like how much I spent in Malta, because I keep getting this question and like in replying to individual people is just getting very long. So I'm gonna start with the hotel, how I stumbled across it. First and foremost, when I was initially looking to book Malta, I was trying to book it as a package, because when you get flight and hotel together it tends to be cheaper. So I was looking, but I wasn't finding the kind of hotel I wanted. Basically, you know, when you're looking through the pictures and they're like showing how like family friendly a hotel is, that's the opposite of what I did not want that at all, because I don't want annoying kids, you know. I'm trying to get away to relax. So I think I just opened a Google tab and typed in hotels in Malta. I think it came up on booking.com or something. I saw Hugo Hotel, the one I stayed in. It was so nice, like the pictures were nice, blah blah blah, but it's an adults only hotel, so it's a little bit kinky. Not really, like I was reading the reviews, some people were really overdoing it. They're like, oh, there's chains on the walls. It's just detailing, like it's nothing, you know, like that. But it is an adults only hotel, that means no kids. Initially when I was looking, I went on the 26th of June and I came back on the 2nd of July, sorry. Initially when I was looking, the prices were a bit ridiculous and I was thinking, raw, like I don't want to spend that much money, do you know what I mean? So I went to like a third party website and I ended up getting those. Well, initially I was gonna come back on the 1st, right? So I got those like 5 days for like 400 and something, just under £500. I'll include the screenshots. And I was initially gonna go with British Airways, and that was gonna cost me about £190 flight there and back. Then a few days after I booked it, British Airways emailed me telling me they had to cancel because whatever, they're not flying out that day, blah blah blah. I'm thinking, right, okay. So I'm looking around, looking elsewhere, and I've gone to, I think, was it EasyJet? I've booked EasyJet to go and come back, and I think EasyJet cancelled on me as well. Was it? I think so, something like that. So what I ended up doing is booking Ryanair to Malta one way, and then booking EasyJet back from Malta one way, because the dates were just not making sense. I think there was something going on or something. The flights were just not flying, okay? So yeah, I got one way ticket there, one way ticket back, and that cost me about £140 in total, because I also added a bag, a 23 kg bag. I think on Ryanair it's like 20 kg, but then EasyJet is 23. So then, because of the dates not matching, I had to book my return for the 2nd of July. So I had to add another day onto my hotel booking, because I'd already booked that like a week or a few days before. So that one extra day cost me, I think, 130 euros. Can't remember exactly, but I'll include the screenshot. So that ended up being more expensive on average for the day than what I paid on the third party, because when I added the additional day, it was directly through the hotel. Oh, when I got to my hotel, I had to pay a room deposit basically, and that was 250 euros, but you get that refunded, so that came up to about £215. What else? When I was at my hotel, I got like food put on my room, and I also got the massage put on my room as well, and everything that I added to my room was about it was at almost at 250 euros anyways. I think it was actually 260 euros, because the additional night I didn't pay for until I was about to check out. So yeah, that's the prices for those. spent money there, and then I paid for my kayaking and parasailing using TripAdvisor. TripAdvisor I would recommend to anybody because they have loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of activities on there. There was so much to do. I was gonna book like chocolate making and scuba diving, but scuba diving I wasn't there. Like, I'm so scared of open water, so the kayaking was actually a lot for me. Like, it was a lot. If you saw like how slowly I was going at the beginning, it was a lot, but then I got used to it. But yeah, I wasn't quite at the level of bravery that I needed to be doing scuba diving. And then when I was trying to book the chocolate making, I wanted to do that, but it was not working on the website. I'm not sure why. The specific one I wanted to do was not working. But yeah, I booked the aquarium on there as well. Aquarium was like £13. I think kayaking was £28, and then parasailing was like £35. But I'll include that all in the screenshots here. Paying for the COVID test, €130 from Rapid to Testing Malta, and then paying for the day 2 test was £70, including delivery. I didn't use the test, by the way. It's still in my room at home. So yeah, that was £70. What else did I pay for? I feel like I paid for more. I mean, obviously whilst I was out there, I paid for food and stuff. I should probably just mention that food is roughly the same price as if you was to pay for it here. You know, I showed you my bill on one occasion. It was about €57 after eating like a starter, a main and dessert. So depending on the restaurant, I would say average about €50 to €60, depending on obviously where you go. Because when I went to was it Story and Sapori, something like that, I can't remember the name of the restaurant. I think that one only was about €30-ish because I only had a main there, but I can't remember exactly how much it was. But yeah, I mean, it depends on the restaurant, definitely. It's hot out there, so you'll be buying a lot of liquid, a lot of drinks, so you know, each drink may cost you like €5 plus. I don't drink, by the way, so all my drinks were like, you know, virgin mojitos, water, juice, that kind of thing. I think that's mainly it in terms of pricing. Like, yeah, the chunk of it obviously is always going to be the flight and hotel. Activities may be another chunk, depends what you do, depends how long you're going for as well. I feel like I should actually also mention about the COVID vaccine, about COVID restrictions. To go to Malta from London, from the UK, you need to have a PCR test, not a lateral flow, not an antigen, not the NHS, none of that. It has to be a private PCR test that you've paid for. Okay, so you can get one from Heathrow, you can get one from most airports, I'm sure. They all have testing centres. You can find ones elsewhere. I know they have a testing centre in Croydon. My brother went like a week ago, whatever. I'm sure there's gonna be loads. Do you know what I mean? If you're stuck looking for one, go on the government website and type in day 2 test or whatever. All the places that do the day 2 and day 8 and day 5 blah 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 test, they also do testing for going on holidays, right? From the rest of Europe, they have their own rules. We are not supposed to oblige to their rules, okay? Secondly, to go to Malta without having to quarantine, you have to be double vaxxed. you have to have vaccine 1 and vaccine 2. It's not up to me. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is now. When I went, you didn't need both vaccines. You only needed the negative PCR test. Obviously, it goes to without saying, the test needs to come back negative before you can go. Okay, right. What else? Yeah, they check it. By the way, they check it when you get to Malta. So don't think they're like the UK that they don't check. They will be checking. Also, when you're coming back, doing your oh, sorry, before I forget, you also have to do a passenger locator form for Malta as well. It's like 2 different sheets. I think you have to print it off. I don't think they have the one that you can do online. When you come back to the United Kingdom, you also have to do a passenger locator form, but that one's online. They check it in Malta, so do it. You also have to show them your negative PCR test that you took in Malta. They check it, so do it. When you get to London, nobody checks anything. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's just, they're the rules at the moment. So, yeah. But apart from that, I think I've covered everything. These are just like the most common questions people have been asking me. If you have any other questions, let me know. Ask in the box down there, or by my social media and ask me there. But if you're gonna be asking me questions, make sure you're subscribed, because I'll be checking. I'm joking, but no, that's big content. Like, subscribe. That's what I'm about. Like and comment if you need to, and share to help somebody else out. Okay, thank you. Bye.